They say travelers follow paths made by others, and explorers discover new paths. Today, we continue our exploration of Vanuatu. Last time, we met the Mamal tribe, who live sheltered from humanity in the heart of the dense, forbidding forest. We saw heaven in their smiles. The natives live as their ancestors did and take pride in doing so. It's time to find another unexplored landscape and pure way of life in Vanuatu. In our search for the secret life of Vanuatu, we first pass the equator and land in Auckland, New Zealand. After changing planes in Vanuatu's capital, Port Vila, we head to Ambrym, a big island in the province of Malampa, located near the center of Vanuatu. This island is home to two as yet active volcanoes that puff out black smoke. The entire land is black due to the hardened lava. There's something about it that gives the feeling of being under a spell, hence its nickname, the Isle of Black Magic. I will now go in search of the source of that magic.
How long does it take to your village?
It look like maybe 2 hours, then we go up to my village, about 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
The waterway has a romance all its own.
여기는 배를 뭐라 그래야 되나 생으로 배만 타는 일은 절대 없습니다. 기름값이 비싸기 때문에 배를 타면 무조건 낚시를 해야 돼요.
On a small boat floating out in the southern Pacific Ocean, it's reassuring to have company. I became so lost in the scenery that I lost a big catch.
Just pull it like this. Okay.
I settled down to wait once more. I had hoped to catch something to help these poor people out. Thoughts of the fish I lost haunt me, flickering before my eyes. While carrying out the practice of fishing, the angler finds it difficult to stave off that old nemesis, drowsiness.
Red color.
A mackerel caught moments ago is cut up and used as bait. It seems they're getting serious.
자, 이제는 풀레라고 부르는 심해 붉은 색을 띤 우리는 빨간 고기라고도 그냥 하긴 하는데 심해에 사는 고기를 지금 노리고 있습니다.
While most of the Coral Sea is relatively shallow, there is an undersea crater that runs as deep as 9,000 meters. As a result, the bigger fish that live deeper below the surface are sometimes snared by fishermen. I think we've caught something. The line is so tight. It must be a big one.
이게 낚시입니다. 원래 낚시가 한 번만에 들고 낚시가 아니죠. 그 양해장에서 그냥 고기 끄집어내. 한 번만 더 하겠습니다. One more time.
This is our last piece of mackerel bait. It's our last shot.
미끼 없어진 걸 보더니 자작 받았어. 한 마리 잡겠다 큰 걸로. 따만한 걸로.
Looking at the line, it seems to have sunk 300 meters below the surface. There is neither wind nor wave out here in the Pacific. We await good news with bated breath above the watery abyss.
Ten past 4.
Yeah, we try to wait for a while. Maybe we catch one more.
We idle the time away until just then we finally get a bite. The fish is pulling quite hard.
Yeah, we got one.
Big one.
Yeah, big one. It's too heavy. Too heavy.
We don't know what's down there, but the fight begins. Even a grown man turns pale after a few spins, and we can see tense tendons on the arms. After a long struggle, the fish is finally caught.
이야, 세상에.
Oh my god.
와, oh my god.
Oh.
우와.
The men can't hide their excitement at the size of it.
Wait, sure. 여기 이게.
Oh.
This is the best fish I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Its beautiful red shape and features cut quite a figure.
살아 있어.
Yeah.
이야.
Wow.
One fish like this is better than a boatload of lesser specimens.
이야.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good.
Everyone feels it was worth the wait.
드디어 남태평양의 완결판을 제가 이루고야 말았습니다. 이 종류는 심해어종인데 사실은 찾기가 굉장히 힘들거든요. 바누아투 여기에 많아서 우리가 잡고 어쩌면 참치보다도 더 드문 종류인지도 모르거든요. 지금 여기 입안을 보시면 불에가 나와서 터져 있으면은 낚시로 올리면 물 위로 올라오면서 불에가 터져가지고 죽습니다.
The euphoria of our catch begins to wear off, and we set off in the direction of our original destination, Phanla, the village of black magic. The sea begins to surge and roll, as it is wont to do.
남태평양의 아름다운 석양이 한가롭게 요트를 몰고 온 사람들이 요트를 증거하고 정말 그림에서 보던 또는 영화에서 보던 그런 남태평양의
The sunlit water shimmers with a golden sheen. Such a vision of ancient beauty could never be crafted by human hands. This pure land has escaped the influence of civilization. I wonder if this is how Captain Cook felt as he approached dry land after his seemingly endless voyage. Everywhere he looked, there was exotic scenery, and I'm sure the smells of the island and swarthy faces of its inhabitants were equally sweet to him.
진짜 오래 걸려서 와서 저 애들 보니까 어떠세요? 시골 애들 보니까.
아, 진짜 반갑네요. 그리고 더 시골에 왔다는 게 느낌이 확 들어옵니다, 지금.
An unusual scene unfolds at the landing site. The men are preparing the fish we caught on our way, and it's fairer than the judgment of Solomon.
이 바누아투 공평한 사회. 오늘 배에 탄 팀이 우리를 포함해서 3팀이 있었거든요. 우리하고 손님하고 선장하고 지금 3등분 하고 있는 중입니다.
바로 여기서 나눠.
바로 나눠서 집에 가는 겁니다. 공평한 사회.
Although both are tropical islands with jungles, Ambrym seems different to Espiritu Santo, where the Malmal tribe lives. The twin volcanoes that form the island rumble constantly. There's something a little bit unnerving about the peace of this dangerous place. We've finally arrived at Fanla village. The gatekeeper is blowing his horn to declare the arrival of the outsiders.
My name is Simon.
The islanders of Vanuatu used to practice cannibalism, just like many other tribes in the South Pacific.
Why so many bamboos?
Because of the cold climate in
아, 왜?
The fact that these people were cannibals is a little unsettling. This is a sacred space that is not open to just anyone. It was none other than Mound of Skulls and Bones. But to whom did these bones once belong?
These head here in front, they are real. Man, real. They're from my island, Futuna.
Huh?
The warriors.
Warriors.
People who try to kill you at the top.
The workings of this place are hard to understand from an external perspective. And this is just the beginning.
마을에 지금 제가 막 들어오고 있는데 뭐 이상한 일이 막 생기고 있네요. 뭐지?
We discover a man in a freakish mask and costume.
그 엠브렘 섬에 왔는데 이 엠브렘 섬이 주술의 마을로 유명하거든요.
The sorcerer is showing hostility towards the intruder. The mood in the village seems even gloomier. Filled with curiosity, we enter the village.
Morning.
Morning.
I'm Simon. Name belong
Paul Frederick.
Paul.
Wong.
봉.
Yes.
이분이 바로 바누아투의
또.
봉이십니다.
We follow Pleasant Chief Bong as he fetches something from his house.
Oh, by yourself?
This creepy sculpture turns out to be an item of headwear.
아,
And you dance with dance.
댄스.
Yep.
아, 춤추는 그런 모자 같은.
This mask is used in the dance of black magic, and only Chief Bong has the right to use it.
We call it tamake.
Tamaki.
What's that?
Tamaki.
Gali, peut-être c'est pas
Here in a strange land far away from home, we have discovered a religion that resembles the shamanism of Korea.
The meaning.
바누아투는 83개의 섬으로 이루어져 있습니다. 그런데 그 중에서도 제가 지금 온 이 암브림 섬이 주술적인 부분에서는 제일 융성한 섬이거든요. 그 섬에서 지금 주술의 어떤 세레모니가 준비되고 있는 모양입니다.
The locals of Fanla village are performing a mysterious dance in the Nasara, or sacred space of the village. The dance is performed to the rhythm provided by the traditional tam-tam, and a song is sung to invoke the energy of the earth. Women are not permitted to perform this dance or to enter the Nasara without permission.
Very good.
For your coming, both of you coming here. And this is our part for welcome ceremony.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, both of you.
Very impressive, welcoming.
That's right.
Yeah,
This is good.
very energetic, strong. I can see all the Vanuatu men, strong welcome ceremony.
My dance is, we call, in our language, is Yango Pepi. Yango Pepi. Yeah, that's the meaning of that. And then many times when the people, they come in, first part of dancing is that one. Yeah, when they go to the Nasara. This is a Nasara. It's not allowed the woman to come here.
Why?
You know. It's our culture.
Culture.
The chiefs and warriors look dashing,
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
but some of the men are wearing red hibiscus flowers. For some reason, it looks like more than just a decoration.
Flower. What's the meaning?
Custom.
Custom.
Flowers are usually for women. However,
You put flower you come floor. Ceremony floor, Spanish floor, Nasara.
When I killed the pig before in here, see the stone? They build a stone, all that. The people, all the people, they came here, they lifted up the pig with us, this one, with this. They lifted up, then I kill with pig. We haven't got a big, you stay here. I came like this. I dancing up here. Look it up. I dancing up here. Then they lifted the pig and I kill him.
Ah, yeah.
these men are romantic warriors who have proved that they can catch wild boars and represent their bravery with flowers. Do you remember how, when the first black and white television sets came on the market, people would gather at the house of someone with a TV and watch wrestling and soap operas? Much like that, the members of the Fanla tribe gathered together to watch the town magic show in the absence of a TV set or games council. The magician casts a spell on a branch and sticks it into the ground.
No, that's magic.
Because of the spell, the branch cannot be removed.
Have a try.
The magician is telling me to give it a try.
And you close your eyes. Try harder. Close your eyes.
It looks easy enough, but... Whoa, the branch. It just won't come unstuck.
Close your eyes. He can pull out.
Then how about the magician himself?
No. Magician. Huh?
Yeah.
You can do it. So can you pull up? Pull up? No.
So this is the magic.
I guess this is the weakness of the black magic.
This first
However, everyone has a good laugh.
you believe magic? That is magic.
Very interesting.
You believe this one
Yeah,
magic?
I believe it. Masananiwan.
The Vanuatu Islands are located above the Circum-Pacific Seismic Belt, or Ring of Fire. So they're vulnerable to volcanic eruptions and earthquakes. Thus, nature is the object of much fear on the part of the villagers, at times becoming their god. They are a simple people who fear nature and respect their ancestors. But are their lives really uncivilized? If the dance of black magic is a body message, then this place brings forth pictorial messages in the form of sand drawings. In 2013, UNESCO designated this art as a World Intangible Cultural Heritage. Sand drawings are more than just a language for the villagers.
Having one bird, big birds. Time Nikolai Pope location birds. Money throwing birds long.
This is a bird head. This is
Sand drawing, or sand drawing, is an art form that has been passed down here for thousands of years. Starting with a few vertical and horizontal lines to form a frame, the drawing must be completed without one's hand lifting up from the ground. If things get too complicated, the artist might get lost, like this. And a simple drawing might end up becoming a masterpiece.
They have the spirit.
The people use sand drawing to explain, think, send messages, or record legends and songs. Of course, they also use sand drawing to express religious themes.
It's a two pixel. One down the shore and the other one down the coast. But they had a spirit. Sometimes it's a good spirit, sometimes kill the people. They hear that sometimes.
Sand drawing has been passed down here for a long time. What started off as a simple drawing has become a part of their heritage. I join the village people as they go in search of the rock drawing that is said to be the origin of sand drawing. I can't keep up with the children. They're so fast. They call out to me, urging me to catch up with them. A little exhaustion won't stop this explorer.
Come on, Simon! Come on!
3시간 반.
3시간 반.
산길을 3시간 반을 가는 거야. 이 열대우림, 이 더운 곳을.
Everything in this land moves in time with the seasons. And the rich, effulgent energy of each individual life form fills the forest with vitality. We've finally arrived at our secret destination. It is Vanuatu's prized cultural artifact, a rock drawing said to be the origin of sand drawing.
말도 안 돼. 이건 정말 말이 안 돼.
네.
3시간 반을 정글 숲속을 산을 그냥 이렇게 달려왔는데 샌드 드로잉하고는 동그라미 2개하고 네모 하나밖에 없어.
The movie Sunshine comes from this rock drawing. There is a legend behind it.
Emia, she was one woman. Emi comes down of Malaysia. Emia, emi one them say mania by Karem. Loplesia. Original, Loplesia.
Nature has come through infinite time, and these people have learned to live with its harsh beauty. The countless waves that have lapped the shores of Ambrym remember the pain it has endured. The 19th century was the era of invaders. The slave traders, or so-called black bird catchers, used to terrorize this island.
All the black people, they went to Australia. On the 3 days they came here, and I'm looking for the people to catch them, send them there.
It's a slave, you mean?
That's right.
True.
Yeah, they are slaves. They go for walking.
It's like American did in Africa.
That's right.
The catch.
They catch
and
me,
then send
bring
them
them.
to their country.
Yeah.
Same thing what
Same
happened here.
in here.
Oh, very
They
bad.
do- Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
He said that I must pay the whole. So you many times reached there.
Half of the islanders were taken away and never came back. The adults tell this story to their children, so they never forget this painful part of their history. Looking at such magnificent scenery, I am losing my sense of time and space. It's a great blessing just to be standing here. I wonder how many times I'll get to enjoy blessings like this in my life. We're about to accomplish the main goal of our coming to Ambrym. The dance of black magic will start soon. The Mayans of South America believe that men came from corn, and the people of Ambrym believe that they came from yams. This is a huge ceremony performed during the yam harvest. This dance is not a regular piece of art on display for tourism. It's a real religious ceremony. The sorcerers put on their masks and costumes, called Ram, to call forth spirits. After the ceremony is over, they burn all their costumes in case there are any curses remaining. The long ceremony ends when the sorcerers leave the Nasara. The talented natives often enjoy making tom-toms, just like Korean totem poles.
This one is especially for the message, and then the ordinary people do not touch it.
Only special person can touch it.
That's right.
이제는 오늘 이 세레모니를 끝내겠습니다. 라는 그런 모든 사람들에게 다 알리는 그런 메시지를 진짜로 보내는 겁니다.
This is a place where the ancient forests and people live together in true harmony. The people of Ambrym have overcome their painful history and developed their own rich and unique culture. And it is more beautiful than that of any big civilization.